God, it's been a while since we've reacted to some Pokemon memes, isn't it? Well, let's not wait around. Let's go! I received a plaque for 10 years at my corporate job. I took it apart and put my Charizard in it instead. Okay. To be fair, this has probably got way more sentimental value than any award you could get from like a desk job. I just imagine the conversation where your boss calls you up and he's like, oh, did you get the award? And you're like, yeah, no, it's brilliant. Thank you so much. It's absolutely fantastic. He's like, oh, well, I'd love to see where you put it. Can you send us like a picture or something? And you're like, no, I can't because my phone recently actually exploded into 1,000 pieces. And he's like, oh god, well, what are you talking on right now? And you say, ooh, right, so I'm just yelling really loud. I don't know if it's working. And I have really good hearing. This looks really good though. I mean, who needs to PSA grade your cards when you could do something like this? And I imagine the work that went into it, it's properly in there, isn't it? Yeah, it is like properly just inside of, oh, so you can like unscrew it and then I assume you could like take out whatever's in there and then replace it with the card. Honestly, that's brilliant. And if this is a childhood Charizard too, I can imagine this is going to be something that you keep for life. I mean, I have a PSA graded Charizard, but I mean, if I had my childhood Charizard or something like that, my mom didn't throw all my cards away when I was a child, then I'd love to do something like that. That'd be brilliant. The one true answer, the best firefighting starter. The best firefighting starter is Blastoise. Blastoise, what are you doing here? You said you wouldn't come around anymore. Not after the event. I mean, poor Embo sitting here with 5%. I like how even though there's like a clear joke at winner answer here, Infinite and Blaziken are pretty evenly matched. I suppose that there's an almost equal amount of fans for both of them. Are you a Blaziken enjoyer or an Infinite enjoyer? Let me know in the comments. I would assume it's like probably pretty evenly matched. We have poor Embo here, down at 5%. I mean, what was he expecting, really? 57 for Blastoise is solid, though. I like how the color scheme is the same as the other Pokemon as well. The Blastoise has the orange and yellow color scheme going on, where all the fire starters have orange and yellow color scheme too. It's almost like fire is orange and yellow. And no, that can't be it. Surely not. Jigglypuff seen from above. Tattoo done by me on a climb. Wow, that is a perfect circle. Oh my days. That is so good. How did they make this circle so perfect? Like, I'm so impressed by that. In light of the Lego announcement. Yeah, if you guys don't know, there's this big announcement where they're making Pokemon Lego. And I must admit, it does look a bit weird. At least from what I saw, it looked a bit weird. Wait, did they not actually show what the Lego looks like? I thought they showed it and it looked like jank and weird. I know that there's the Mega Blocks and all of that. Oh, did they really not show it? What about the Lego Leaks subreddit? No. Well, maybe they didn't show it. I swear I saw this image where Pikachu had long gangly arms, like an inflatable tube man from one of those car dealerships. And I thought that, I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. Let's have a look at this one, though. Oh, this one. Okay, I like the Bulbasaur a lot. This Squirtle has, like, tiny head disease. Poor Squirtle. It's a little hard to tell which ones these are, but obviously, like, it's Gen 2. Looking good. Oh, I love... I'm sorry, the Popular looks really funny. I love the Rowlet. The Litten looks really good, too. Oh, and they have evolution lines. Oh, that's adorable. And Skarmory, too. Oh, some of these look really, really good. They did a really fantastic job. See, obviously, like, when I was a kid, I played with Lego. I didn't realize that Lego was so big for adults in today's day and age. I mean, it's something that you can, like, invest in. You can, like, buy a bunch of Lego, and, like, the price of Lego always goes up over time. It's like if you buy like an Umbreon VMAX, the price always goes up. It's a thing that people genuinely invest in, which blew my mind. Some horror-themed Bulbasaurs I designed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. What is going on with the double set of teeth there? My goodness. Brainbasaur. Oh, it reminds me of us from Baldur's Gate. If you play Baldur's Gate, you know about us. Oh, that's adorable. Ooh, Cthulhu. Oh no, he has one big eye, but no eye. He has eye, but no eye. Such a shame. He can see, but he can't. I don't like the gangly Fadoogles on the end there. That's not making me feel joy or happiness. Is this a heart? Oh god. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be a heart. Oh god, that is terrifying to me. Oh yeah, that's also terrifying. Wow, there's so many. Oh god, yeah. The fact that the brain is gooping out over the sloob is, I would say, probably evolutionary-wise. I don't think this one's gonna last very long. Poor thing. Tried recreating some Pokemon in Spore. Oh god, Spore is such an old game. That's such a throwback. God, did you remember Spore? Oh my. Oh, that's Swampert. Okay, we have a Haxorus and Swampert. So Spore was this game where you can make alien races, except you could make them look like anything you wanted. And there was this huge community of people that would just like make things in Spore, like make things from other games in Spore. You know, the fact that people are still playing this game is my... Jesus, the eyes on this one. Oh my goodness. This is a really good rendition. This game came out like a long time ago. Yeah, Spore came out in 2008. And it was sick because like you could make a community and you could make like this alien race of whatever you could think of. Lieutenant Surge's sprite gave me a terrible idea. What's the terrible idea? Whoa! I mean, you could slap that. He's just asking for it. He's like, "Grr, why have you not slapped me yet? I'm the Lightning American. Slap my ass." Oh yeah. My goodness. Those cheeks are insane. What happened to all the states on the flag? Oh, wait. Oh, he doesn't even have a flag on his arm. Okay. Whoa! Okay, is this what happens if you lose? Is this like the bad ending? If you somehow lose, you just get you get your neck snapped by Lieutenant Surge booty cheeks? That's I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe it's not the bad ending. I'm just saying, maybe if it was me, maybe it's the good ending. Maybe I think it's the good ending, actually. It's the small things in the anime series that make it hilarious. What is going on here? How is Eevee holding this without thumbs? Now, I could understand that Pikachu's gonna have some dangly fadangles on his hand, but Eevee doesn't make any sense. Is it just like stuck? Is it super glued? And are they drinking orange juice? Or is it carrot juice? What would an Eevee and a Pikachu drink, do you think? What kind of beverages do you give to an Eevee and a Pikachu? Also, how is this child like half the size of Ash? Well, I guess if this child is like 5 and Ash is like 10, I guess you kind of like double in size very, very quickly. And what do you think they're talking about? Oh, I bet they're saying some absolutely heinous things. Since no one knows what they're talking about, it could be anything. They really could say anything. It's like when you go on holiday to a foreign country and they're like, oh, look at that white guy over, that English white guy over there. He doesn't understand our language. Okarimasen. Let's say some really horrible stuff. And then you hear the stories of like, well, and then I turned around and I said perfectly in their language, shut up, I hate you, you're stupid and ugly. And then they were so shocked that they had to leave immediately. How does Pokemon keep getting away with this? Okay, well it's the essential handbook. What's wrong with the essential handbook, I wonder? Oh, okay, there's the deluxe essential handbook. Okay, well, I mean, there are 60 more Pokemon this time, so I mean that makes sense that they'd be even more essential. Brilliant. And then we okay, and then we have the super deluxe essential handbook, which they added 100 more Pokemon. So obviously, it's the Super Deluxe at that point. The Super Extra Deluxe Essential Handbook. Wow. God, this is... Why don't more people... clearly, this works. You know, I feel like I could just make videos on the same thing over and over again. It would be so easy. Like, I could just go onto, like, a subreddit and just read it. And then we'd have, like... Patterrz reacts to Pokemon memes. And then we'd have Patterrz reacts to deluxe Pokemon memes. And then we have Patterrz reacts to super deluxe Pokemon memes. And then super extra deluxe Pokemon memes. And then we have the super duper extra deluxe essential handbook for updated stats and facts on more than 1,000 characters. Not even Pokemon this time, just characters. Because what more could you possibly ask for? Oh, don't forget the official Pokemon handbook. Of course, the first one. I mean, they've been doing this for a long time. To be fair, I still have a lot of the game guides from when I was like super young and I was actually playing the Pokemon games, and I would buy the game guides for the games just so I knew what was going on, because I didn't really have internet access at that point. In fact, I think I still have them very close. I found them. This is a piece of history for you here today. Oh, you're in for a treat now. So I have the original game guide for Diamond and Pearl, which is brilliant. I mean, it has like all the places, it has all the Pokemon that you can catch in certain areas. It would say like night, day, morning, when you can catch them. It has everything labeled about the places that you can go to. They have like stats on all of the battle moves as well. I'm pretty sure they have like a guide, like a Pokedex guide as well, but they have like a guide through the entire game. They have just like tips and tricks on how to play. And they have it like all in the same art style of the original game. And I have an original Pokemon Emerald version guide too. £13 from a place called Game Station that has not existed for years. This is a true throwback. Now we have the why is there a picture? Okay, I just opened to a random page. There's just a picture of a random guy slapped over a Carvana. How did I must have I must have done that when I was a kid. Why would I do that? Okay, and it had this. I used to use this all the time. It had the level up learn sets for every single Pokemon, along with the stats. Except the stats are kind of wrong because it shows Latias having 50 HP, 75 attack, 100 special attack, and 75 speed, which is just wrong. I guess maybe they're putting it as like a percentage type of thing, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah, they have Jirachi having 100 in every stat, which, I mean, it does, but then they're having all these other Pokemon like Deoxys having like random stats. This doesn't make any, wait, this is just wrong. Why would they do this? This doesn't make any sense. And this is the sickest part. So I didn't have access to the internet. So how do I figure out how to find the Reggies? Well, I look at my guide here, and it shows you there is a Braille alphabet here. So basically, I just read it. I just read it, and I tried to figure out, and that was how I managed to catch the Reggies, is I had this guide, and I would just translate the Braille using this guide, and it was pretty good. I mean, I have this mystery dungeon strategy guide as well, where it would have like all the Pokemon in it. Oh, dude, I love this so much. This is sending me back so much. My childhood. I am sad that guides aren't as popular now, and they don't seem to be like a big thing, because I have guides for so many games. I have guides for Bioshock 2, I had Fallout 3 one, I have The Elder Scrolls Oblivion, I have a guide for Skyrim, I think, as well. The book guides just have a certain place in my heart that makes me feel so happy and full of joy when I see them. My boyfriend made a Pokemon-themed birthday cake. How did he do? Okay, let's prepare to rate this out of 10, and let's see how we do here. Wait, oh. You know what? To be fair, if I tried to do something like this, I would fail miserably. I don't know how to do the arc. I don't know how to make it look like that. I would say this is a solid. If he doesn't bake very often, you know, he's not very experienced in this kind of thing, I'd say that's a solid 8 out of 10. All you need to do is refine it a little bit, but the base is there, you know what's going on, and it was made with love, and this probably took them a long time to do as well. So I'd say this is an adorable moment. This is absolutely fantastic. They did a great job with this. I'm going to give them a solid 8 out of 10. I'm impressed. They took a long time, but someone finally got to interrupt a talking Pokedex. What were those? Oh, Jesus Christ. I just thought about the what are those thing, the shoe, you know, the shoes. What are those? Snum, the worm Pokemon. An ice and bug type. It is. I wasn't asking you. It was like more like a rhetorical question. Although they were giving you an answer. You said, what were those? And it's answering you. I think, honestly, I give this one to the Pokedex. I think that is totally fine. I think you give that one to the Pokedex. You let them have that. That was rude of you to interrupt the Pokedex in this situation. Very rude. Pokemon Colosseum and XD for Switch Online, baby! Yes! I was worried it would never happen, but it finally did. They are translating a lot of good games over to the Switch 2. Now, listen, I know there's a lot of controversy going around about the price of the Switch 2 because it's getting very, very expensive. Obviously, the games are getting expensive. But I'm pretty sure if you just have Nintendo Switch Online, you can just play these games on Nintendo Switch Online. And if you don't have a GameCube or anything like that, these games are very, very hard to find now. Like, finding a physical copy of the XD Gale of Darkness, the Pokemon Colosseum, is going to run you up quite a lot of money. So I think this is fantastic. Also, it's given a lot of people the opportunity to play these games for the first time. I imagine most of you watching this video probably haven't played these games. You probably haven't played XD, oh my goodness, Gale of Darkness or Pokemon Colosseum, and I would highly recommend that you do. They are some of my favorite Pokemon games of all time. They truly do something different and go apart from the regular main series, and they're super fun to play. Their soundtracks are fantastic. Please give them a try. Oh, I just hit the space button by accident. Whoops. Lumiose, the city that never sleeps, mega evolving my Alakazam on the rooftop. I've been saying this since they revealed that the entire game is in a city, and all of the wild areas are just like residential zones. It's just like a zone of the city that they cordoned off for Pokemon. Except you look around this zone that they've cordoned off for just Pokemon, and there's just buildings there. This building's just to the side. Can you imagine? You need to start your commute to work. You go outside and you immediately get ambushed by a Baneri, or God forbid a Skarmory starts swooping down at you. What are you even supposed to do about that? Why have they let so many destructive animals live in the city? It's so they can coexist, right? I mean, they're animals, though. Surely a lot of them will be violent, and not everyone wants to be a Pokemon trainer, I would imagine. It's not like not everybody has pets in the real world, so you're gonna have to go to work and try to dodge the fireballs from a random Slugma that has just decided that, hey, you stepped on me, you're gonna die now, you're dead. In fact, they're probably gonna burn down the entire building. Yeah, some of these Pokemon are small. What about a Joltik? Is it going to short circuit the electrics from my apartment? If I go to leave and I step on it by accident? Is that what's gonna happen? Yeah, I can't wait to use Earthquake in the city center and destroy the infrastructure and the pipes that control the sewage system. Such a happy moment. Oh, my sister got her first Pokemon. Rockruff doesn't seem to like it though. Well, I don't see what's wrong here. It's just a child with her first Pokemon. It's very cute. And they're flying away. And well, it just appears they're going on their own adventure. I'm sure they'll be back soon, yeah. Well, they are flying quite far. And, high, too. Quite high, but I'm sure Drifloon knows how to take care of the child, and I'm sure nothing will go wrong. It's a flying Pokemon after all. I'm sure we'll see her again soon. I just got that couch. I hate living in Lumiose City, bro. There's literally mega evolved Pokemon battling on the streets. Your Mega Aggron and your Mega Garchomp are going beat for beat just outside your window. What do you even do about that? Your double glazing isn't going to keep that sound out. You're going to need triple glazing. You're going to need quadruple glazing. You're going to need titanium alloy steel windows and doors to keep yourself safe in this scenario. Your walls, they're gone. The electrics in the wall, forget about it. It doesn't exist anymore. Gimmick reactions. Us when Mega Evolution returns. Us when Z-Move, Dynamax, and Gigantamax and Terastilization return. Terastilization is a good mechanic. I mean, I'll die on this hill. In terms of the battles that I do on my channel, Terastilization like keeps you on your toes. It keeps you thinking. It adds a layer of strategy to battles that is really, really fun. Like, I mean, maybe the main series of the actual game itself, like the single player part, it's not very fun or interesting. I mean, it kind of looks really goofy. I don't like the look of it, and I hate that you have to watch the freaking animation every single time. I'm sorry, I complain about this all the time. Why do I have to watch the animation every single time? Why do I have to watch the down? Camera pan, camera pan, camera pan, camera pan. Why do I have to watch that every time? Why can't I skip it? Why can't I watch like a condensed version where it's just like, okay, Terastilization, there you go. It happened. It's super quick. Every single battle, we have to watch that freaking Terastilization animation happen twice, 2 times. It's okay. Sorry, I'll stop. I'm sorry. Crayon style Pokemon tattoos. Oh, these are really cute. Oh, these are really cute. I don't have any tattoos, but if I was a person that had like even some tattoos, like this is the kind of tattoo that I might want. That's adorable. Sorry, let me include the artist's name. It's priority content. Fun fact, this single boulder in Mount Coronet was added in Platinum, thus making strength mandatory to reach Spear Pillar. It was not there in Diamond and Pearl. It was added to ensure the player will have the Pokemon to do the strength puzzles in the Distortion World. Oh, okay. But here's like an idea. Why don't we just why don't we just not have strength puzzles in the Distortion World? Like, the Distortion World is really cool the first time you go through it, but I'll be honest, I've played through Platinum a lot of times now. When you go through it the 15th, 20th, 25th time, and you just want to get through it. I mean, the visuals are cool. I just don't want to do that freaking puzzle again. I don't know. I can't remember exactly where I need to go. I get lost a little bit, and I have to go around doing stuff. It just takes a while. My favorite NPC dialogue was that this is just between you and me, okay? I used to be a part of Team Plasma. Don't tell this story to the guy on the opposite side. So I think Team Plasma might have the right idea when they take Pokemon away. What? Damn. Oh my god. That's crazy. Okay, so we have like the redeemed person who initially did a very bad thing and then it came to their senses and stopped doing bad thing. And then we have the guy that is like, no, actually, I am evil now. Like, I am bad. I am an evil person. Please don't tell anyone how evil I am. So basically, Z Royale is Battle City. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking too. When they announced this, I was like, oh, it's Battle City. Joey, you have to give me your strongest Pokemon if I defeat you on battle. Hey, Yugs, what's a Pokemon? Did you hit your head too hard? I'm undefeated in competitive Pokemon battle, and I don't believe I can be beaten. What? I hope this doesn't come across as big-headed. I've never been defeated in battle. I believe I've reached a stage where I may never be beaten. What? Okay, this is not an April Fool's post. This is an actual serious post. So to back this up, all related to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, I have defeated all the gym leaders. Wow. I defeated all the Elite Four, including Cynthia. Most of my Pokemon are higher level, the lowest being level 65 and the highest being over 80. Oh, wow. Brilliant. All of my Pokemon have been taught Hyper Beam. Okay, dude. All right. Okay, now I know it's a joke. Anyway, the point of this is not a humble brag, but rather to give back to the community. If anyone needs any tips and tricks That's so funny. Okay, it's definitely a joke post because he said, I've taught all of my Pokemon Hyper Beam. I regularly link battle with my sister. She has never beaten me. All right, you know what? That was good bait. I'll give that one an upvote. I can't be the first one to think this. The Sword of Justice? No, the Three Musketeers? Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, why didn't they should have just done that one. That's really good. Usually they have like really good play on words when it comes to the Pokemon franchise in terms of translation, but they really missed the ball on that one. Legends ZA will have a Nintendo Switch 2 version. Oh my god, I just pray that it runs at like a consistent frame rate, and I think it will. I really think it will because it should do. It's a Nintendo Switch game that is running on much better hardware, so it should run consistently. We saw it in the trailer running at, I think, 60 FPS. Now, if they can keep that consistent, that's incredible. The game isn't like very visually pretty, so it's not very demanding, I would imagine, and it is being built for very, 10-year-old hardware. The Switch was a little bit outdated when it came out, and now we're 10 years on from when the hardware was probably truly useful. So I would expect, at the very least, it should run at a good resolution at 60 FPS without any drops. That is what I would expect. But I suppose we'll see, won't we? Just like I'll see if you use code GAMERSUBS at Patterrz. It's a really good idea. You can save so much money. You can get these wonderful cups. They hold so much liquid. Look how big they are. As big as my head. You could have my head of liquid every single day. And those flavors, mwah, those flavors are delicious. I really like the Sakura flavor. I drink the non-caffeine version every day when I go to the gym. It's brilliant. Chat, am I cooked? What do you mean, Addy? No, you're fine. Just use Dragon Dance. I actually don't see what the problem is. Just use Dragon Dance. Wait a minute. His Pikachu is supposed to be level 81, isn't it? In the Mount Silver fight? This looks really cool, though. This is really sick. I did a tattoo of an Arcanine fighting a Gyarados. Wait, Arcanine's my favorite Pokemon. Hold on. What? That art is incredible. Oh my god, the Gyarados is baring its teeth. All the details are insane. You can see the Arcanine is like charging up a fire type move here. That is gorgeous. Absolutely incredible. Wow. That's really, really impressive. Ghost Load, you did a fantastic job. Oh, here it is. This game looks so good at 60 FPS. Not gonna lie. Like I said, it should run consistently at 60 FPS because it is built for the original Switch and it is running on Switch 2 hardware. And obviously, like, it's not like a very visually demanding game in theory. It should be able to consistently be running well the entire time you play it, even with a lot of effects happening on screen, I would imagine. Cheetozard? What? Pokemon-shaped Cheeto sells at auction for $87,840. Oh my days, that is ludicrous. What in God's name? What do you mean? Okay, I mean, it's a Cheeto. That's cool, but $87,480? What do you mean? Yeah, that's a bit ridiculous. Personally, I wouldn't pay that much, but to each their own, I suppose. And on that bombshell, this is where I leave you. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.